Hello everyone and welcome back to Prof. Dan Tutorials, where we simplify complex immigration processes, all for educational and informational purposes. Today's video covers a unique and intriguing case, a self-petitioner's EB-2 NIW petition that was approved under a rare circumstance. So I'm going to walk you through the timeline and offer some insights into what may have happened. I want to say a very big thank you to your continuous support to Provident Tutorials and St. Daniel's Global LLC. Whether you are here for educational insights on employment-based immigration, visa updates, or expert tips on your petition process, we are dedicated to providing you with reliable and actionable information directly from USCIS credible sources. To stay informed and ahead, please connect with us across all platforms. Visit our website as seen on the screen for detailed services. Follow us on Instagram for quick updates. Subscribe on YouTube for in-depth tutorials and stay engaged on LinkedIn, Facebook, and X. Your journey matters, and we are here to provide a non-attorney informational and educational content. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's grow this community together. Now, follow me through. First, as you see on the screen, the petitioner submitted their case on March 28, 2024, under normal processing. And here you see like a timeline from when the case was received and a receipt notice was sent to the petitioner mailing address. And it confirms that, yes, USCIS has received your Form I-140 immigrant petition for alien worker and sent you a receipt notice. Take note here, that's why we said try and use an address that you can receive mail, because you're going to receive a notice from USCIS. And now here is a timeline. As you see again on the screen, you see that on December 13th, 2024, the petitioner received a request for evidence, RFE. One thing to note from here, if we do the mathematics, is that from the initial filing, which is April 10, 2024, to the RFE issuance, it took approximately 260 days, or about 8.5 months. And this is okay. This is the average timeline of recent that is taking USCIS for a normal I-140 processing. So it's still a good timeline, except for those who do premium processing. I also want us to note that when a petitioner receives RFE, it is usually given about 87 or 88 days in total to respond to the RFE that is issued by USCIS to the petitioner. But here's what happens in this case. As you see, on December 13th, yeah, of course, the petitioner received an RFE. I've blocked the receipt number. You don't need that for public consumption. It's not needed. I only leave the last digit 6. So in case you want to verify across the slides. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's take a look at an extract from the RFE that was issued to this petitioner. The RFE, again, as seen on the screen, acknowledged that the petitioner actually had passed prong 1, which is on substantial merit and national importance, also passed prong 2, which is always on well-positioned to advance the proposed endeavor. However, when you read through what you see on the screen, USCIS has requested additional evidence for prong 3. And prong 3 is about whether on balance, it would be in the US interest to waive the requirements of a job offer and labor certification. So this petitioner received RFE, and this petitioner is supposed to respond based on what is received, on what the USCIS officer wants or is requesting for, which is on prong 3. And let's see what happens. And really, here's where it really gets surprising. And what happened? While we were actually still preparing the response to the RFE, the petitioner received an update on December 30th, 2024. As you can see on the screen, you could see that it's still the same receipt number that ends with digit 6. The petitioner received this update that their case was being actively reviewed. This is quite unusual because ordinarily when you receive an RFE, there will be no updates, not until you have responded and submitted your RFE package. It's after then that it has been admitted in again that you will probably see an update, something like USCIS has received your RFE and is currently being processed. But and remember that it's usually, the petitioner is usually given about 88 days to respond. That's about 3 months, right? But here's what happens. It's just 17 days after the RFE was issued. This petitioner's case was approved. It was approved without responding to the RFE. It was approved without the timeline being elapsed, about 88 days. It was approved. So what happened? Well, first and foremost, congratulations to this petitioner. It's more or less like a miracle. It's more or less like a miracle. This is December 30th, 2024. So it's like end of the year gift to this petitioner. But then, on a more educational or informational note, what might have happened? What might have happened in this rare occasion or situation? Now, this situation is rare, but not unheard of. And I'm going to offer you some possibilities. It is possible that, one, another USCIS officer reviewed the case and determined that sufficient evidence for the prong 3 was already included in the original submission. 2, it is also possible that the officer who issued the RFE may have reevaluated the case during the review process and concluded that the petitioner met all the 3 prongs. Well, it may also be 3, that the case, it may be the case where an internal review maybe flagged the case for expedited handling, given its merits, even before additional evidence was submitted. It may be, it may be. For viewers, if you have experienced this before, what do you think? Put your comments in the, put your take in the comment section of what you think might have been the case. For me, like I said, does this really qualify as a miracle? Well, perhaps, if that's what your faith believes. Or maybe one would say it's really a testament to the strength of the petitioner's initial evidence package. Regardless, this case highlights the importance of submitting a well-prepared petition upfront. And remember that this is only for educational purposes only, as we know that every petition is unique and USCIS decisions can depend on numerous factors, including the quality of evidence, case complexity, and perhaps the officer's discretion. My advice is that always consult credible sources like USCIS or perhaps a qualified attorney, if need be, for guidance on your specific case. As for me, I will continue to give you educational and informational um, insights into this EB-2 NIW or the EB-1 process or employment-based visa processes. Stay tuned for more insights. And of course, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Prof. Dan Tutorials and across all our social media platforms. I will see you again in another video. And for those of you still expecting response from USCIS, I'm wishing you the very best. And in the coming year, I'm also wishing you perhaps approval. All the best. Take care.